Hello, 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 and welcome to another segment of Getting Down to Business with MzBee. I am your girl, naturally, Miss Bianca, MzBee Brownlee, and I am here to get down to business with you. Okay. If you don't know and you are not familiar with this platform was formatted to discuss business tips, business tools, and go over topics that can get you in business and keep you in business, where you're fail-proof and foolproof. Okay, a lot of times what we do not have is information. We have the desire, we have the wherewithal, we have the product, we have all of the things. Hello. We have all of the things that we need to begin a business. However, we think that and putting a name on the business and maybe having a product or having the ability to do something, that's all we have to have. No. That is the least of your concerns. There are so many other things that you need to have in order to be in business and stay in business, okay? So I am here to discuss some of the things with you. Every week we discuss a new topic, and we've been doing this, I think, hello Bernita, hello Demetrius, how are you? We've been doing this for maybe a year. It'll be a year in April. Yes, that is my signature. Hello. That is my signature. Yes. Okay, so we've been doing this for almost a year. I'm excited because it's been about a year for a lot. Everything except for Beauty by MzBee Midday Makeover. Midday Makeover has been in fruition for longer than a year. That was the first thing that I started on via Facebook Live. However, we went with Getting Down to Business was the next thing, and then we did what else did we do? It was some other things that we did. We're now reaching our birthday, our birth months and stuff like that for all of the other entities. So I'm excited. I am grateful. I am definitely thankful. God has been good. I'm just saying that God has been amazing in this course of time. So, and I appreciate you all for yet remaining faithful and loyal and, being here. Hello, Erica. Hello, Miss Carolyn. How are you? Okay. So again, getting down to business with MzBee. We're talking about some tips, tools, and topics about how to be in business, how to stay in business. Okay. Now, before we go into any conversation today, and I want to pay homage to, one of the pioneers of business, especially for our culture, the Black African-American culture. This is, a pioneer. She is a, hello, Danny. She paved the way. And I'm talking about one, as we all know, Madam C.J. Walker. I want to talk about her story, but I'm going to pinpoint some of the details of her story. We know of her, but we don't know the details of her story. I did post some of her information on Beauty by MzBee Salon Studios page, where to make you all familiar and kind of ready your spirits for what I'm about to discuss and stuff like that. So, but for those of you all who do not know and have not been familiar with what she has been bringing to the table, hey Mantra, hey Katrina, you all go ahead and share too. Share to your pages and your viewers and your friends and your family and stuff like that, because I want to get this information to you, okay? And break it down. I have some people on here who are just beginning their businesses. Congratulations to you all who have been in business and maybe have hit a wall and don't know how to move forward or whatever case, for whatever reason. Who has the passion, who has the desire, have the ability rather, and has lost the exuberance and the passion behind it. Hey, Savette. So those things that's what we're here for. We cannot do life by ourselves. I'm gonna say that again. We cannot do life alone, okay? So do not and stop trying to do this life by yourself. You cannot live this life by yourself. You cannot work a business by yourself. You absolutely positively need people around you. You need people that's going to help encourage you, to push you, to motivate you, to help you with it. Maybe you might be the brain, somebody else might be the capital. You might be the brain and somebody else may be the muscle. It's a lot of different things. You cannot accomplish this thing by yourself. So it is imperative that we learn what we need to learn in order for us to get out there and stay out there. Seriously, because everybody's enterprising ways or everybody's product or everybody's service is a necessity. It's a necessity. So what we have to do as a people is to discover who is beneficial for us. What do we need? Okay, we need to know our why. Hey, Kayla, we need to know our why. That's your reason why. That's your purpose. That is the reason that you actually began this journey in the first place. This entrepreneurial journey, which is not for the faint. It's definitely not for the weak. It's not for the lazy. Not at all. You have got to push. You got to push. It is not a 9-to-5. Much respect to all of the 9-to-5ers and all of that stuff, because that's a job in itself too. But I'm gonna tell you something. It is very, very difficult when you don't have that time clock to be accountable to, and you don't have that boss and that supervisor to be accountable to. Nobody's going to fuss at you if you show up to work late. You know why? Because you are your own boss. However, that could be a blessing and that can also be a curse, because if you are a lazy one, you being your own boss is not a good idea. Okay, and it's no knock to the 9-to-5, because a lot of us who are in entrepreneurial worlds right now, we had to work 9-to-5s in order to understand the benefits and the backbone of business. Okay, especially me being in customer service. I'm in customer service right now, which means in order for me to learn customer service, hello Jordan, in order for me to learn customer service and master customer service, I had to operate and work in customer service. Okay, I did retail, I did food services, I did, what else did I do? Oh my God, I did some of everything. Okay, I was a liaison between an organization and contractors and vendors and property management and stuff like that. Listen, you have to know, you have to master it before you even embark on it. Period, point blank. Because if you don't like people, customer service is not your realm, dear. Okay. If you don't know how to deal with people, then customer service is not what you need to be doing, okay? You might need to be mowing some lawns, or, but even in that, you need some customer service. I'm just saying, you need customer service, okay? So, but before we get off into all of those things, people, she's an author. Hello, she is an author. I have released my first publication, Makeup with Yourself. This is a book where the tagline is, don't just look beautiful, be beautiful. This right here takes the process of makeup, but here's the thing. This is the thing that you all need to know. Hello, Joyce. Hello, G. This is the thing that you all need to know. This is not about makeup. I'm holding makeup brushes, yes, but because the reason is because I took the process of a makeup application, okay? And there's a step-by-step process in order to end up with a flawless finish, right? Those same processes I apply to life. And we take those step-by-step processes, you apply to your life to get a flawless life. This is what Makeup with Yourself is all about, okay? If you do not have your copy, I urge you to get your copy. It is now available in ebooks on Amazon and Kindle, and it's also available right here with me. Inbox me for your copy, okay? Hello, Loretta. We're going to touch on that one more time before it's all said and done. But tonight, we're talking about Madam C.J. Walker, okay? So I'm going to read a little bit about what I posted this morning, and what I said. And so if you see me looking down, no problem. I'm going to try to acknowledge everybody who comes into the room. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in, and go ahead and share for me. Again, this is Getting Down to Business with MzBee. I'm your girl, MzBee. Hello, Jermaine. Okay. Now, if it weren't for Madam C.J. Walker, our hair might not be as glorious. Okay. 8 facts about the first Black female millionaire. Let me tell you something about this woman. She is amazing. And then for her to have these type of enterprising ways and during a time where it was not popular for a woman to be an entrepreneur at all. Women were supposed to be on the arms of men at that time. Women were supposed to be, the children bearers, the food cookers and preparers, the housekeepers, and all of those things. Women were not in the marketplace, so to speak. Women were not in corporate America, but that wasn't our place, quote unquote. Okay. So for her to be the first Black millionaire in that time, this is amazing, hands down. Okay. Listen, now and when I get into the story, hey Karen, there are going to be some nuggets that I need you to really, really, really pay attention to, especially with you being in this entrepreneurial game. There are some nuggets that she did that I'm going to pinpoint as I read. I'm going to stop and I'm going to pinpoint some things, okay, that we need to really, really kind of Selah, as the Bible says, which means pause and think on these things, because these things could be the very missing ingredient for you and your business, okay? There's nothing more glorious than a Black woman's crown, okay? We all know that. We can color it, cut it, weave it, braid it, and wear it natural all within the same month, right? The varying textures of our hair allows us the ability to style it in any way and is durable to stand the test of so much hair manipulation. I will say this, being a master cosmetologist in this world, in this arena here, when I tell you our hair is the most imitated, okay, hair across the world. Everybody wants our hair. They want the ability of our hair, okay? As long as we keep our hair properly maintained with trims and the right combination of shampoo and conditioning treatment, our hair will continue to flourish. We wear our hair with pride, but the way we style our hair would not be possible without the work of Madam C.J. Walker, okay? Most of us know that Walker is responsible for the advancement of treatment of African American hair in a time where the only products available to use were for those European descent. Even right now, this is why I keep people and urge them to stop buying product out of the stores. Stop buying product out of Walgreens and Walmart and all of those places. This and the beauty supply stores. This is no diss to any of those industries. It's just not for us African Americans. It's not for us, okay? That product is not for us. That product is for the Anglo-Saxon, European descent. That is for them because their hair attracts, it's oily and it attracts oil very, very quickly. Hello, MJ. It attracts oil very, very quickly. Our hair needs the oil in order for our hair to be exuberant, for it to be vibrant, for it to be shiny, for it to do the things that we need it to do, okay? So stay out of those stores, okay? If you want some hair product, get it from your professional. For those of you all, I have hair product too, go ahead and contact me and I'll get it to you. That's something that is beneficial for our pores, our follicles, our scalp, our hair, okay? Thanks to her innovative thinking, the African American hair care industry has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. All right. I love when people just reduce what I do down to, oh, she just curl hair, I just style hair. Yep. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. Let me tell you something. I don't care if there's a Great Depression out here. One thing about a sister, she gonna get that hair done. You understand me? One thing about a sister, she gonna get that hair done. She gonna get that face beat, right? She gonna get those lashes. Honey, she gonna get that lipstick upon her lips, honey. That rouge, as the old people call the blush. Oh, she gonna get it, honey. She gonna find some means and some coins in the couch, in the cushions, in the pillows, and in her purse to get that hair done. Trust and believe it, okay? Multi-billion-dollar industry, okay? Keep that in mind, right? Because of her. In honor of and to thank Walker for her inventions, here are 8 facts about the entrepreneur and her booming business. Now, mind you, she is not here with us anymore. But when I tell you the woman's still making money, she's still making money hand over fist. And she hasn't had life in her body in several decades. Matter of fact, in a century. She has not been on this earth in a ooh, child, listen. That's what you want in your business, okay? You want to be immortalized. Number 1, her introduction to hair care was by accident. Okay, let's get into it. Walker did not start paying attention to hair care products until she began experiencing hair loss. She developed a scalp condition that left her nearly bald, okay? Here's the thing. Hey, Ling. Here's the thing. Hey, Rodriga, how are you? When it comes down to your service and your business, is your service an answer to somebody's problem? Is your business an answer to somebody's problem? Because if it is not, you need to find a way that your business can answer a problem for someone. That is how your business will stay relevant in this marketplace. Is your business a solution to someone's problem? That's what you need to find out. You need to make sure that your business is, okay? Her business became an answer to somebody's problem. How so? Because it became her issue. It was something that she had. It was right at her front door. This was her issue and she was tired of it. So she needed to find a solution and she found one that would not only benefit her, but benefit other people who had problems like her, okay? She sought treatment, but quickly realized that products were of no assistance, okay? With nowhere to turn, she began experimenting with a combination of home remedies and store-bought hair care treatments in hopes of improving her condition. She soon realized that mixing ingredients herself was the way to go. Boom. She found a solution. Okay. Number 2, first products and initial marketing strategy. Check this out. Walker knew that she struck gold when it came to her discovery. She created a line and was able to distinguish her products from those produced by cosmetic firms by marketing solely to the Black community, as she promised that her products treated Black hair. How did she know that it was treating Black hair? Because she's a Black woman. It treated her hair. And she knows the results. It's firsthand. So all of the hypothesis and all of the theories and everything that she came up with, the formulations and all of the results and these and this and the third, they were factual because she started with herself. When it comes down to me and my product, especially down to my lashes and things like that, when I create my product, I test it on me first. When I test a product or whatever the case, I test it on me first. And I got to see how it's going to operate on me first. And then I introduce it to people. I don't just, the first thing I grab, I don't just put it out there. No. Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't work, then it's your name and your reputation that has to pay for it. No. I work way too hard for this name and this reputation and this brand. So whatever I put out there is going to stand the test of time. It's going to be of quality and all of those things. Okay. Now, that's what she did. Okay. She sold her homemade products directly to Black women. What did she do? She targeted her demographic. When it comes down to your service and your product, who is your audience? What is your demographic? Who are you targeting to? Mine is women and girls. Of course, you know, it's strong enough for men too. Okay. As far as the motivation and stuff like that. But my services are geared towards women and girls. Who is your audience? When it comes down to your business, who are you targeting? That's what you need to distinguish, because that's going to determine how you market. Okay? You're not trying to get everybody. Everybody is not your customer. Everybody is not your client. That means the ones that are, those are the ones that you need to target to. Not everybody, but somebody. You see what I'm saying? So she sold her homemade products directly to Black women through a door-to-door personalized approach. Let me tell you something. Now we have so many vast arrays of marketing. You do not have to do door-to-door. Matter of fact, I do not recommend door-to-door because people are crazy nowadays. You go knocking on the door, you might meet an end of somebody's barrel. We don't want that to happen, okay? We want to keep you safe as well. But I will say the number one, still undefeated heavyweight champ of marketing is word of mouth. Word of mouth. Okay? When your product is good and it's been proven, get you some ambassadors. Get you some people to try it out. 30-day trial, 60-day trial, 90-day trial, and then, collect the data. Take photos, take pictures, and see how they operate, how they, I did it when it came down to my product. You know what I'm saying? Because my product, I'm a trichologist, so I specialize in hair care, the study of hair care, scalp care, okay, and the prevention of hair shedding, breakage, thinning, and loss. That means that when I do a theory, when I test my product, I have to test it on actual people. And so what I do is I have them to come every week. We service every week. We do treatments every week. And I take pictures and document every 30 days, then 60 days, then 90 days to prove to the world that what I am marketing, it actually works. Not just on one person, not just on me, but on several people. So it doesn't matter. And that's exactly what she did here. She went door to door. Okay, went door to door to Black women only. Okay, the start of her business. This is number 3. She moved to Denver, Colorado. Okay, when she began working with and selling products with Annie Malone, who enlisted her help after noticing that she was a good saleswoman. Here we have collaboration. What did I say at the top of the segment? You cannot do business alone. Just like you can't do life alone, you can't do business alone. So we know that Madam C.J. Walker had a product that worked. She also had that mouthpiece. So she was not scared to go out there and market herself. She was not scared to go door to door. Hey, Amia, how are you? She was not scared to do the work, right? The problem is Miss Annie Malone, she probably didn't have that same zeal. She didn't have that same marketability. So what she did was she employed Madam C.J. Walker, and they came together and they formed a collaboration. Don't be so scared to open up your business to somebody else. Because you could be the brain, they could be the money. You could be the brain, they could be the muscle. A team. Don't be so scared. You know, with this whole me, myself, and I, you want 100% of the pie. Well, you get your 100% of the pie, but you're limiting yourself. What's wrong with sharing a corner, 20% of the pie? You still have 80. What is the problem? You probably don't need 100% of the pie anyway. You probably need to go on a diet anyway. And you know what I'm saying? You need to pass the fork anyway. Okay? Okay. Anyway, that's sidebar. Anyway, so she collaborated with somebody else. And it helped expand her and it benefited Miss Annie Malone. Everybody wins. Everybody wins when you collaborate with the right people. Okay? Now, while working for Malone, she began, while working for Malone, hear me, she began developing her own line and setting up her headquarters. So here's the thing. She linked up and collaborated with Annie Malone, but she never forgot her own mission. One thing that we do, we get jobs and we forget our own purpose. We get 9-to-5s and we forget our passion. We spend 20, 30 years over here at this factory and warehouse when we know good and well we're supposed to be doing something over here. It's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5, but never, ever, 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 ever forget your purpose. Don't ever forget your passion. Always remember that there's a bigger reason as to why you're doing what you're doing. This could be a bridge to get you where you need to be. Don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget it. This job is your means. That's your resource to fund your actual purpose. Remember that. That's what she did. She started working with Annie, but she still, while she was working, she developed her product, her own line, and set up her headquarters. Okay? She mixed petroleum jelly and sulfur in her first line of products, causing a rift between her and Malone after Malone accused her of stealing her ingredients, though they had been in use for centuries. Now, this is where you come into a problem, okay? Because, it's there. Miss Malone got a little saucy because Miss Madam C.J. Walker had that business and those enterprising ways. She says, I'm here to assist and we're here to glean from one another, but don't ever get it twisted. I'm gonna work harder for me than I will ever work harder for you. Okay? I'm gonna always work harder over here. Okay? That's exactly what she did. Okay, she never forgot it, but she was formulating her own chemical and her own formula, and in that, Annie lost sight of the actual prize. Annie lost sight of the actual win, the purpose at which they came together and started working. Annie started focusing on herself and not the mission. Annie did, and she got a little jelly. Okay, which you will find. Unfortunately, when you come together, there are some areas, and I know this, and I'm pretty sure some of you all do the same, know the same. The people that you link with, you may be a little more educated and knowledgeable in some areas than they are. But for some reason, some people tend to take that a little personally, okay, when you do well. It's not to say that you're trying to flex on them or stun on them or whatever the case. No. If they knew better, they would utilize what your asset is, and they would profit off of that. If they knew better, they would see the gift that you have, understand and recognize their weaknesses and know that that is not a strength of theirs, see the strength in you, and then they would utilize that and benefit off of it as well. But instead, the green-eyed monster takes over and they become envious. You'll come to know that. I'm going to tell you now, if you think that everybody is your friend in business, I'm here to tell you, nah. Not at all. Some people just may start off as your friend. They may start off as your advocate. They may start off as a partner. But sometimes when people are not mentally or emotionally ready, then their ability will take them somewhere that their character can't keep them. Okay? Don't be those people. Don't be that person. All right? So, after breaking away from Malone, because, hello, that had to happen. She had to break away. She began traveling and lecturing about her own products and hair care, which built a wide fan base. So now we're taking it on the road. Now she's not scared to go places. Okay, she was already uprooted and she moved to Denver, Colorado. She was not scared. For your passion, you will go wherever you need to go. In purpose, on purpose, all the time. For your passion, you will move. For your passion, you will travel. For your passion, you will speak. You will go where the demand is. Hello, somebody. If you think that your service or your product or your whatever you have is only for your block of people or your us four no more and your family reunion and all of them, you know what I'm saying? Auntie Will and them. No. But I will say this, wherever you set your mind to, that's what you're going to have. Okay? As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If you see yourself as a small business owner, I don't even like to say that. I don't even like to say small business owner. I'm not a small business owner. I'm an enterprise. Period. I just happen to be right here. Okay? I'm not a small business owner. I am an enterprise. You are an enterprise. There's a legacy there. You're building an empire. Okay? Don't put any dimensions on your business, on your passion. Don't ever box yourself in. Okay, because if you box yourself in, you will eat the portion thereof. You want to always keep yourself open for expansion. Wherever the need is, wherever the call is coming from, go there. Meet the need. Okay? I had to go to Long Island last week. You know what I'm saying? For some training and stuff. Listen, go where the need is. Don't be scared. All right? Because your opportunity is on the other side of that fear. I promise. Business expansion. After marrying journalist Charles J. Walker, he helped to expand her business. Pause right there. I'm going to say this again because this here is vital, ladies and gentlemen, okay? After marrying journalist Charles J. Walker, he helped to expand her business. You notice I did not say what her former name was. Listen to the letters that I'm using for her husband's name. Charles C. J. Walker. Madam C.J. Walker has always marketed her business under her husband's name. C.J. Walker is not her name. C.J. Walker is her husband's name. Okay? So when she married him, she took on his name and marketed his name. His name had become her brand. Another point to this. I learned this in my divorce. This is the irony of this whole thing. I learned about marriage after my divorce. God does not pair people, okay? He pairs purpose. God does not pair people. He pairs purpose, okay? Back to this. After marrying journalist Charles J. Walker, he helped expand her business. That man ain't had no issues with his hair. That man ain't had no issues with his scalp. Okay? He gave her a name, which she marketed off of. She actually turned that name into a brand. He also helped her to expand her business. So he took what she did and he catapulted it. He took that and pushed her to another level. When it comes down to you linking up with whatever the dynamic of the relationship, whether it be romantic, platonic, whether it be association, business, it don't matter. If that person is not helping you to expand your business, to expand your purpose, to expand your passion, then what is their need? I'm telling you, I understand they cute, fine, gorgeous, stunning, thick, juicy lips, all of the things, starry-eyed, muscular, built, buff, got booty. I don't care about none of that. Are they conducive to your purpose? Can they help expand you? Can they help expand your purpose? If they are blocking and stopping, if they are hindering, if you are a hindrance, you have got to go. Either you're a help or a hindrance. If you are a hindrance, you've got to move out the way. Because that person now becomes a distraction to you. We ain't got time for distractions. Your purpose is the reason why you got air in your lungs. Your purpose, okay? Not people, purpose. Keep that in mind, please. Using his contacts. Come on here, somebody. You better come with the name and the expansion and the contacts. Boy, this boy came with it. That's what I'm talking about. Have some stuff. Come to me with some stuff, partner. Okay, because I got the table, I got chairs, and you know all of this stuff. Now you gonna have to come. You don't just sit at my table and eat my food. No, you bring a table. I need you to have your own table, chairs, and silverware and china and all of the things. Because I'm gonna have all of the things. So we're gonna have 2 sets of things. All right, for real. Using his contacts, she was able to get promotion through the black press because he was a journalist. Here's another thing. That partner of yours, baby, ain't gotta be doing what you doing. They ain't gotta be doing what you're doing. I'm in the, hey Lakeisha, hey Miss Adeline, I'm in the beauty arena. I don't need to be with nobody in the beauty arena just for them to help me and me to help them. No, I do not. I do not. They can be in a whole nother field. But what they have is what I have need of, and vice versa, okay? Using his contacts, she was able to get promotion through the black press, who covered her lectures and products diligently. Come on here. Covered her lecture and her products diligently. She moved her business headquarters to Indianapolis and developed nearly 20 hair and skincare products. So not only did she go and develop a headquarters, but she expanded her product too. She didn't just limit herself to just hair. Now she went to the skincare arena. Listen to me. The right connections will cause you to expand and go to higher levels. Okay, the right ones. You have to be very calculated in who you attach your business and your passion and your purpose to. Hello, because everybody is not ready. Everybody is not privy to those things. Okay, now next, Walker Agents. Walker opened a factory to create and package her items and a beauty school. Hello, somebody. So not only did she create her company, she created her name, her brand, her company, and now it's being marketed and all of that stuff through all of the black press and things like that. She opened up a factory and headquarters. Now she created her packaging and she's opening up a school. So not only is she's keeping it to herself, now she's creating other entrepreneurs. She's teaching others. She's duplicating herself. She's duplicating herself. So you can't be so selfish in business that you are you're unwilling to assist someone to learn the ways of business. Okay? Because you had to learn it. I go through so you don't have to. I go through the hard stuff so you don't have to go through the hard stuff. Hello, Carmelita, how are you? I go through the things. I learn the stuff so that I can show you. Why do you think we're here right here? Getting down to business with MzBee. I'm showing you ways of things, the things that you may not know of, so that you can take these very free nuggets, honey, because I ain't putting not a $1 on it. And that's another problem too, because a lot of the things that we need, that somebody else needs to take them from one level to another, is free, but they want to put a charge on every single thing, which is why we are so down and out as a people still. Everything doesn't have to be charged. You don't have to put a price tag on everything. Give the information just like somebody gave it to you. It's okay. You will reap your reward. Trust and believe it. But right now, help somebody become empowered to prosper on their own. That's what she did. She just opened up a school and developed other leaders, other entrepreneurs, okay? In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She's not scared to move. She went from Colorado to Indianapolis. Now she in Pittsburgh. Child, listen, she is not scared. The Madam C.J. Walker Manufacturing Company had become huge and not only manufactured products, but also trained agents. She's building employees, ambassadors for the brand. She's giving them all of the information that she has so that they can go out there, because she is just one of her. She can only do so much by herself. Okay? So now she has to employ other people. Now she has to build people up and give them the information, all of the details that she received, that she learned over the years, so that when they go out and speak on her behalf or the behalf of the brand, okay, on the behalf of the brand, then they can speak just as concisely and clearly as she has, as if it's their brand as well. You see what I'm saying? She created Walker Agents, and the Walker Agents became well known throughout the black communities of the United States long before Mary Kay Cosmetics ever existed. Long before Mary Kay Cosmetics ever existed. Do you hear me? Okay? Because that's the same thing Mary Kay did. Hey, Sarita, that's the same thing Mary Kay did. But C.J. Walker had her Walker agents as well, okay? Madam C.J. Walker becomes worldwide, right? After she and Charles divorced, because see now they divorced, you know, things happen, it is what it is, but I bet you she never lost that name because baby doll had them papers. You understand me? She like Tina. She said, you can have everything else, but baby, I got to keep the name. I'm keeping the name, baby. Trust, okay? That's exactly what she did. She kept the name. After she and Charles divorced, Walker traveled throughout Latin America and the Caribbean where she promoted her products and recruited others to train to teach the business. Come on here. So look here. Unfavorable things may happen in your life, but that don't mean you quit, because the passion and the purpose still lives on. Just because now Mr. Charles Walker had a purpose. His purpose was to take her, expand her, give her the name, put her in front of the black press, help her expand her bit, all of those things. He had a purpose. But when your season is up, honey, amen, somebody. When your season is up, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from the other. Now watch and pray. God bless you. Godspeed. When your season is up, it's up. But you have to keep going because purpose yet lives. Purpose yet lives. Ain't nobody got time for your tears and all that stuff. Yep, dry your eyes, daughter. Dry your eyes, son, because you still got a purpose on you. Okay? All right? Simultaneously, her daughter, Lalia, that's her daughter, helped facilitate the purpose of the purchase of property in Harlem, New York, where the Harlem Renaissance was beginning to boom. So now they had children, and what they do, they employed their family, their seed. That's what you do. If you don't build up anybody else, if you don't teach another soul, hey Regina, if you don't teach another soul anything about the family's business, you teach your children about the family's business, because when you are gone, they will carry on your name and your business and your brand. Okay? When you are gone, they will immortalize you. They will. I urge every parent under the sound of my voice, give your children, I'm talking about starting at the young age, when it comes down to my siblings, especially my baby brother and sister, Jonathan and Melena, and their partners and stuff like that. I actually sit them down at the table and I talk business with them. I got their names on paperwork of my business, because at the end of the day, when I leave here, God forbid I leave here, but when I leave here, because that's one thing that's guaranteed, when I do leave here, guess what? The purpose will yet be fulfilled. Bottom line, teach your children. They will carry on your name, all right? When her travels were complete, Walker moved into her new home in Harlem, where she continued to operate her business, okay? Now, the factory is still up in Indianapolis. The factory's still going, right? She's traveling across the countries to different countries and different, she got the Walker agents. So now she don't have to do so much. Now she has employed other people to go out here and speak on the behalf of the brand. Okay? So she don't have to work so hard. At first it was just her. It was just her in the beginning. Now she has built this big old empire, and now she can chill, but she's not chilling. She's still working from home. Okay? All right. The factory in Indianapolis was run by appointment managers. There you go. You set up people to continue to move forward while you go on and do other things. That's what you need to do. Okay. Train up your duplicate yourself. All right. Madam C.J. Walker, the philanthropist. All right. Walker became a fixture in the overall culture of the Harlem Renaissance, which included charity. You can never forget about your people. Never, ever, ever forget. She initiated educational scholarships for college and universities, gathered donations to assist the elderly, and supported the NAACP and the National Conference on Lynching. So regardless of whatever she had going on, all of the money and the dollars she was clocking, she never forgot about philanthropy and giving back to the people who were less fortunate than her. Because once upon a time, that was her. Okay? You can never forget that. All right? She also donated the largest gift from an African American towards the construction of an Indianapolis YMCA. That is amazing to me. I was just talking to somebody today about what my desires are. Like, my desires, I want to be what my mom says all the time, and that is the distribution center. I want to be a place that everybody comes to, and those who are in need can come to. Not me personally, but a facility that people can come to, multiple really. People can come to and meet and have their needs met. Not just enable people to just ask and beg and receive and be entitled. No. I want to empower people to be free and have the ability and the resources to do what they have to do on their own, so that they don't have to be on a system, that they can empower them, it can empower them to prosper, to feed themselves, to learn how to feed themselves, to learn how to employ themselves, to learn how to save, how to be financially savvy, all of those things. It's a whole thing. And I want to give it to my community. Okay, there are so many different resources out here for other cultures and other communities. There's not enough for ours. Not enough. It's no diss against anybody else. I can only speak for me because I'm Black. Okay, I'm Black. There may be means out here for us and resources out here for us, but it's probably hard to get access to. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't have the publicity. They don't have the recognition. They don't have. It's a lot of things that's keeping them hidden. So that's what we want to do. You want to be a distribution center. Again, like I said at the top of the segment, you want to be the solution to someone's problem. That is my desire. Everything that I do, I promise you, it has nothing to do with me. Nothing. I'm very minimalistic. Give me a little small little house, well, a little bigger than small, give me a good car and I'm good. Okay. Feed me because she thick. You know what I'm saying? Keep me fed. I'm good. All right. The mansion. Walker built an Italian-styled mansion she called Villa Luaro. Okay, it was designed by Verna Tandy, and a famed African-American architect. Let me pause right there. She built an Italian-styled mansion, and she hired an African-American architect to build it. So if you notice, she kept her marketing to Black women or women of color, Latin American, Caribbean. She kept, not only did she market to us, but she employed us. Because again, we didn't have that much. And this is back in the 1900s. You see what I'm saying? So we didn't have much. It wasn't really too many resources for us. She became the solution to a problem. When I tell you, oh my God, this woman here, okay, the home was a gathering place for many greats of the Harlem Renaissance era. Her mansion. There's a picture, and I might post it so that you all can see this mansion. Amazing. Amazing. You talking about a Black woman back in the times. Hey, Martina. Hey, Jay. A Black woman back in the times where it was inconceivable for a woman, let alone Black, to have this much money or this much fame. It was a man's world, okay? It became a designated National Historic Landmark in 1976. It still stands right now, okay? Legacy. This is the last piece. After her death in 1919, her business continued until operations ceased in 1981. Listen to me. It's been a while since I've been in school. But I know that's a number of years, people. After her death in 1919, her business continued until operations ceased in 1981. That's the factory. So nearly 70, 60 something years later, her business still remained. Why? Because she gave it to her daughter and the Walker agents to run. This woman died in 1919 and was still relevant, still running things for 60 plus years after. Unbelievable. In 1927, the Walker building an arts center that was in progress before her death was opened in Indianapolis. Okay, so she passed in 1919. In 1927, the Walker Building, an arts center that was in progress before her death, was opened in Indianapolis. Unbelievable. It's now a registered National Historic Landmark. In 1998, the United States Postal Service issued a stamp of Walker as part of its Black Heritage series. A line of cosmetics and hair care products, Madam C.J. Walker Beauty Culture, is available for purchase right now at Sephora stores online. She's still a business great. Still. And she passed over 100 years ago. That, to me, is the epitome of what you want to be in the entrepreneurial world. You don't just want to be a one-hit wonder. You don't want to be just something that's just... I say this to people all the time, especially ones that I coach. Stop just grabbing stuff and trying to make a dollar. If you entering business just to make some money, you are already destined for failure. Because money is the least of your concerns. Yes, you need money to do business. Yes, you do. But if that's why you're going into business, to make some money, the moment you stop making money or the moment you have a slow season, you will go under. You're going to quit. You're going to wrap it up. You're going to let it go. You're going to, all of the things. Money should not be the reason why you want to start your own business. Again, and I said it several times over the course of this segment, if your business is not the solution to a problem, your focus is wrong. She started this business because there was a problem with her own hair. And she found the solution. And if it worked for her, then it'll work for everybody else too. Everybody, all Black women. Okay? That is the thing. And because she created a solution to a problem. That doesn't mean that just because she died, the problem ceased. The problem is yet living. Why do you think I'm a master cosmetologist. I'm a certified trichologist. I specialize in hair care and scalp care. I specialize in the prevention of hair shedding, breaking, thinning, and loss. She suffered from shedding, breaking, thinning, and loss. Still to this day, in 2020, that's still an issue. Especially if y'all keep slapping these wigs on y'all head. I will always have a job. Okay, because hello, the edges is just disappearing. They leaving, by the second. And we just insist on continuing to slap these wigs. Okay. All right. So there is always going to be a problem, which means there will always need to be a solution. There will always need to be someone to bring the solution. Why not you? Why not you? Not for the money, but for the purpose, for the passion, for the desire to be the answer to someone's problem. That's what your business should be. And I'm talking about, because we're speaking of Madam C.J. Walker, I'm not talking about just the beauty arena. No. I'm talking about in your field. You do health care. You do catering, baking, physical therapy. Whatever you teach, whatever your field, take the lessons here that was given and apply it to your business. Restructure your stuff. Restructure your format. Restructure your business plan and create something that is a solution to somebody's problem. Create a solution. Become the solution and allow those things to be your reason why you get up in the morning. Allow those things to be your reason why you stay up at night. Why you're always mulling over new ideas, creative ideas. Even the Bible talks about being given creative ideas, witty inventions, new, fresh things to come up with, because there's always a greater, especially with technology today, more advanced than it was. Come on, back in when Madam C.J. Walker was out, was young and trying to come up with solutions. Please, innovation has taken over. Technology has taken over. There's a easier, quicker, faster way to get solutions now. Now it's super easy. Super easy to accomplish all of these things. She had everything going against her. She was a Black woman. Hey, Miss Sharon, she was a black woman during the times where women, period, was not supposed to be, they were supposed to be seen and not heard. Hello. Then you black? Come on here. They lynched us. Hello. If they ever found out that we were able to read and write. Why? Because they know that once we start educating ourselves, once we start writing or once we start reading, then we will come across some information that will cause us to see exactly the power that we possess. And God forbid the power that we possess we become aware of, because we're going to start operating out of that power. And Lord knows you don't want that problem. Hello, society. You don't want the problem of us knowing how powerful we can be. Hello, somebody. Because we're going to take over this mother. You understand me? So, hey. That's all I'm saying. So that's why we would die. We would die if it came out that we learned how to read and educate and we were knowledgeable about something. Because knowledge is power. Knowledge is freedom. Okay? Get that. And I promise you, you will remain relevant. You will remain successful. You will be fail-proof and foolproof in every single thing that you touch. If you employ these principles, the very principles that Madam C.J. Walker herself employed, okay? Now, to get more into her information and read and hear more about what she's doing, there's going to be a documentary on Netflix, okay? And she's going to be airing, that's going to be airing on the 20th of March from 7 to 8 p.m. I believe it is Eastern or Central, whatever the case, on Netflix. You want to watch it. It is a documentary by about Madam C.J. Walker, and you will get the details more in depth about what it was and who it was this phenomenon was. Oh my God, I cannot wait. I actually have my calendar set for her. Okay, so I hope that story blessed you. I hope that story and learning about her story, and I hope that there were some nuggets there that you can apply to your life. Again, I have a book now. It is now out. You guys make up with yourself. Definitely get your book, get your copy. It is now on Amazon and Kindle for ebook, your ebook purchase, or you can get your paperback from me, starting last week or whatever. You can get it from me, inbox me and I will show you how to do so. Or you can go to Amazon and you can get your ebook for your Kindle and your ebook reading pleasure. All right, here soon, maybe next week, it will be available for you on Audible. Okay, for those of you, because I love books. I love the nostalgia of a page, of pages. I love the smell of pages. I really do. But oftentimes I just don't have the time to sit and read this book. Read the books. The only thing about this one is, because I know me, and I know that I don't have the time to sit back and read a book all the time. I don't have that free time, that space. I made it an easy read. It's a hit it and quit it. Okay, so you can definitely get your lessons real quick. It's powerful. When I tell you it's powerful, I read it over last night and it's powerful. It's definitely one that you can read multiple times. Okay, I had one of my reviewers, she read the book and she says, listen, MzBee, that thing blessed me. I love the realness, the transparency, this and then the third. She said, I'm about to go read it again. You know what I mean? It's one that you will never get tired of. Okay, Make Up With Yourself by me, my very first publication, and it's available for you now. Okay, all right. I love you all. That was it. Okay. That was it. I tried to get that whole spiel in there. That was it. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in to another segment of Getting Down to Business with MzBee. I am MzBee. For those of you all who do not know, tune in tomorrow for Foodie Friday. Y'all already know how it goes down, honey. She's over the stove doing her thing. And tomorrow is going to be something really fun, something really tasty as always, and something special, something that you can I always do things that you can do with your family. Okay, that's fun, you know, for you, your children, you and your man, you know what I mean, you and your woman, all of those things. And I always pair it with a nice little beverage of some sort. Okay, so listen, you guys, go have a wonderful evening. I love you. I mean it. Be fail-proof, be foolproof, win at life, win at everything that you touch. And I appreciate you for your support, your continuous love and support. All right, go and have a wonderful evening. All right, peace.